Hello, in this video we are going to cover floating point literals. So a literal is essentially a constant value. So if I do float f equals 3.141141159, for example, this part of this statement is a floating point literal because it is a floating point and it is constant. A hard-coded value like this, also known again as a literal, if you come across that, that's what it means, cannot be modified. So a floating point literal has four components: the integer part, which comes first, then the decimal part, there we go, and then the fractional part as well. So the fourth potential component is the exponent as well. So that's another part of it as well. So I'll cover that. So this is considered valid. So if I was to actually do that and put f there, and that's valid. If I say f equals 3141159, for example, and then I put e like that, and I'm missing something, dash 5l. So okay, so that is an exponent and it is the same. As you can see, put 3.14, ignore all the other integers, because it's going to do its best to try and figure out what it is. It's just how computers work in the background, but it's 5 decimal points, so you'll be like 1 2 3 4 5, hence why it's gone over there. If I was to say 6, for example, it would be there. So that's also a valid float literal. Let's cover some invalid ones now. So if I say f equals 510e, for example, that is invalid because it has an incomplete exponent. So invalid incomplete exponent. And let's find another invalid one. F equals 20f semicolon, and this is again illegal because no decimal or exponent. And so if I say, if I was to say invalid, no decimal or exponent, and the final one I'm going to cover is f equals 0.e66, for example, semicolon. Again, this is also invalid due to there being a missing integer or a fraction. If they're missing, then it is also an invalid float literal. Obviously, you can always see what the errors are saying. The errors honestly aren't always going to be that straightforward, whereas like this one, I think that was a bit more straightforward compared to the others. So that's it for float literals. The four main components is the integer part, then decimal, then the fractional decimal part, then the exponent as well, the potential exponent. So that is it. If you have any questions, feel free to join the Discord group. There's a link in the description. Over 4,300 members. We'll have 4,400 by the end of this weekend. It is Thursday today. I am positive of it. Maybe even 4,500 if if you really get it there. And with plenty of programming channels. If you have any questions, go there. Me, Herdingen's Root. Feel free to tag us into your posts. And yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye, and have a good weekend.